Welcome back to Reddit Story Time. Today we have 4 incredible stories. Let's dive right in.
Story number 1. Am I the asshole for dating a guy my friend went on one date with? Right out of the gate, this is the one that will split the room. A 32-year-old woman matched with a guy, let's call him Angelo, on a dating app. Their first date was a group run at the running club where he coaches. Cute, right? Afterward, she snapped a photo of the 4 people in her pace group and sent it to her friend Sarah, joking about the coincidence of running into mutual friends. That's when Sarah dropped the bomb. She had been on a date with this same guy about a week earlier. Now pause for the facts because the details matter. By Sarah's own account, it went fine, but nothing came of it. No kiss, no plans for a second date, no talk of exclusivity. They texted a little afterward, and that was that. Sarah had even told the poster, quote, "I would like him, he's a runner." Turns out Sarah was right. Fast forward a few weeks. Angelo and the poster are still dating, and Sarah has gone nuclear. She messaged Angelo calling him a player. She messaged the poster ending the friendship on the spot, and threw in the truly baffling argument that the poster shouldn't even be matching with people in the city when she lives in the suburbs. And it didn't stop there. Multiple mutual friends have now texted and cornered the poster in person to tell her she's a horrible friend for not immediately dumping him. She has lost several long-term friendships over this. So the question on the table, is dating someone your friend went on one unremarkable date with a betrayal, or did one casual date come with a purchase option nobody was told about? The comments split hard. One camp, girl code means you don't date anyone your friend has feelings about, and Sarah clearly had feelings. The other camp, much louder. One date with no follow-up is not a claim, and nuking multiple friendships over it is the actual betrayal here. Where do you land?
And the verdict, not the asshole, one date isn't dibs. Story number 2, would I be the asshole for skipping an expensive birthday dinner? This one is about money, friendship, and a birthday tradition with a $140 problem. In this friend group, the rule is simple. On your birthday, your friends pay your plate, your drinks, your ticket, covered. It's a lovely tradition. Until it meets a friend the poster describes lovingly as greedy. When the group goes out, this friend orders excessively, banking on the bill being split evenly so she gets more while paying less. And on her birthday, she goes nuclear. Last year, 3 drinks, 2 personal appetizers, a market price entree, and dessert on top of the free birthday dessert at a party of 5 splitting 4 ways. Each person paid $140. The poster writes, and I quote, "I am still traumatized. This year, the birthday dinner is back, same friend." And on a recent call, the friend was already listing everything she planned to, quote, treat herself to at an a la carte restaurant. The poster quietly texted, "I'll let you know if I can make it, finances are tight." Note, they're not actually tight, it was a diplomatic exit ramp. And here's the twist. The friend texted back, totally understanding, and suggested the 2 of them do something else that, quote, won't break the bank, which means she knows. She knows this dinner is expensive, she knows exactly what she's doing to the group tab, so would the poster be wrong to just not go? The comments split into camps. Camp 1, skip it and be honest about why. Enabling this is how it keeps happening. Camp 2, you don't owe attendance, but ghosting a birthday without a word is how friendships die. And a small, loud Camp 3, the real villains are the friends who keep voting yes to the reservation. Where do you land? And the verdict, not the asshole, birthdays aren't all you can expense.
Story number 3. Am I the asshole for keeping a cat the owners came back for? This one is for everyone who has ever loved a rescue animal, and it's the softest kind of impossible. Last November, a couple found a ragdoll cat, malnourished, bald patches, wandering. They took him to the vet, where a microchip turned up, registered to a breeder, who couldn't reach the actual owner. The cat was surrendered to the council pound, posted as lost for 2 weeks. Nobody called, so the couple adopted him, paid $400 in fees plus dental procedures, special food, insurance. For 9 months, this cat was theirs. He has a hammock in the front window. He watches the street every day. Then came the knock. A neighbor from a few doors down claims the cat is theirs, says they've had him since he was 3 months old, that he was an outdoor cat, that they lost contact with the breeder and never updated the chip. They even showed photos of him as a kitten. And the poster believes them, that part might be true. But here's where it gets complicated. In their area, the law is strict. Unregistered outdoor cats can be impounded. This cat was unregistered, unfixed, malnourished, and unclaimed for 2 full weeks, with the council actively looking for the owner. And when the poster asked the neighbors a simple question, when exactly did you lose him? They couldn't say. Just a few months. 9 months of hammock, vet bills, and love versus a handful of kitten photos and a vague timeline. The comments were torn but trended one direction. Legally and morally, the cat likely stays. One top comment summed it up. They didn't lose a cat, they abandoned one, and got lucky someone better found him. But the counterpoint lingers. If those photos are real, someone once loved this cat. Does that count for anything? 9 months later, you decide.
And the verdict, not the asshole ownership, is 9 months of vet bills.
Story number 4. Am I the asshole for refusing to name my baby after my husband's ex's dad? Our final story, short, brutal, and perfectly divisive. A husband and wife are expecting their first child, a boy. They've been debating names for weeks. Finally, the husband lands on one, James. The wife likes it. James is a great name, and then he adds the detail. It's my ex-girlfriend's dad's name. He was like a father to me, the husband explains. I've always wanted to honor him. We're not in touch with the ex, he clarifies. It's not about her. It's about honoring a man who mattered. The wife's response is the universal reflex. Absolutely not. I am not naming our son after someone connected to your ex. I don't want to think about your ex every time I call my kid in for dinner. The husband counters, you're being insecure. This isn't about her. You're not considering my feelings. And now the family has entered the chat. His side says he has a point. Her side says he's out of his mind. She closes with the one fact she considers decisive. I'm the one carrying the baby. My feelings matter too. So where does the room land? The comments fractured beautifully. Team wife, there are literally millions of names. Choosing the one name wired to your ex's family is either clueless or a test. Team husband, grief and gratitude for a father figure isn't romance. Honoring a man who shaped you is normal. And if the ex is truly ancient history, the name belongs to the dad, not the daughter. And Team Chaos pointed out the real question nobody asked. Does the ex's dad even know your husband exists? The verdict desk here says not the asshole, not because the husband's motive is wrong, but because both people have to love a name. And only one of them has to say it 10,000 times. Drop your verdict in the comments.
And the verdict, not the asshole, a million other names.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed these stories, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more. See you next time.